You've seen the postcards. The Golden Gate Bridge gleaming against a San Francisco fog, Times Square illuminated by 1,000 neon signs, the Grand Canyon stretching endlessly beneath a desert sun. Every year, millions of people flock to these icons, waiting in line, snapping the same photos, ticking boxes on their bucket lists. But have you ever wondered if this is all there is? What if the true soul of America isn't found in crowded cities or at the edge of national parks? What if the real secrets, the ones that speak to the heart, that linger in memory, are hidden in plain sight, just off the beaten path? America is a nation built on myth and legend, stories retold, dreams chased, horizons expanded. But beyond the well-worn tourist trail lies a different kind of map. It's a map of forgotten towns, untouched natural wonders, and bizarre historical sites. These are the places that don't make the travel guides, the places where a sense of discovery still exists. They're whispered about by locals, known only to a select few, offering a tantalizing window into a side of the United States that few ever get to see. It's here, in these secret corners, that the country reveals itself in ways no postcard ever could. Imagine stepping into a real-life ghost town, not a fabricated tourist trap, but a place like Bodie, California. Frozen in time, Bodie stands as a monument to America's restless past. Its weathered wooden buildings lean into the wind, their windows forever clouded with dust. Once teeming with gold miners and fortune seekers, Bodie is now perfectly preserved in a state of arrested decay. There are no souvenir shops, no costumed actors. Instead, you walk through silent streets, listening as the echoes of history brush past your shoulders. Every cracked floorboard, every faded sign tells a story of ambition, desperation, and the wild unpredictability of the frontier. Or picture yourself in Utah's Goblin Valley State Park, a surreal, almost alien landscape sculpted by the wind and rain over millennia. Here, thousands of strange, mushroom-shaped rock formations, called goblins, rise from the desert floor, casting long shadows across the sand. The valley is a playground for the imagination. As the sun sets, the rocks glow red and gold, transforming the ground into a living, breathing canvas. It's easy to see why early explorers believed this place was haunted by spirits or inhabited by otherworldly beings. In Goblin Valley, the boundaries between reality and legend feel thin, and every step invites you to question what you know about the natural world. Then, there are the places that tell a story no one expects. The Wave in Arizona, for instance, is unlike anything you've ever seen. A stunning, undulating sandstone rock formation that looks as though it's been painted by the wind itself. Its swirling patterns in hues of red, orange, and pink create a hypnotic effect, drawing visitors into a world where time and space seem to bend. But the Wave is fiercely protected. To preserve its delicate beauty, only a handful of people are allowed to visit each day, and you must win a lottery just to get a permit. Walking through the Wave is not just a hike, it's an experience that defies the typical tourist narrative, challenging your perception of what's possible and what's real. Consider the Marfa Lights in Texas, an unexplained phenomenon that has baffled scientists and visitors for over a century. On certain nights, mysterious dancing lights appear on the horizon, flickering and darting across the desert sky. Some say they're the spirits of long-lost travelers. Others claim they're a natural mirage caused by atmospheric conditions. But no one truly knows. To watch the Marfa Lights is to witness the unknown, to stand on the edge of mystery and wonder. These lights are not just a curiosity. They're a reminder that some secrets are meant to remain unsolved, that the world is still full of magic if you know where to look. Beyond the landscapes, America's hidden places are filled with stories of people who dared to dream differently. In the shadow of the Appalachian Mountains lies the town of Cass, West Virginia. Once a bustling center for lumber, Cass is now a living museum, its steam trains and clapboard houses preserved in exquisite detail. Visitors can ride the historic railway, winding through thick forests and past forgotten logging camps. The air smells of pine and history, and the sound of the locomotive's whistle echoes off the hills. Here, the legacy of hard work and ingenuity is palpable, offering a glimpse into the rhythms of life before technology changed everything. In the heart of New Mexico, the town of Madrid sits quietly along the legendary Turquoise Trail. Once a thriving coal mining community, Madrid was abandoned and nearly forgotten until a group of artists and dreamers brought it back to life. Today, its colorful houses and quirky galleries line the dusty streets, while local legends swirl around every corner. Madrid is a place where creativity flourishes, where the past and present collide in unexpected ways, and where a single afternoon can turn into a lifelong memory. These secret places are not just destinations, they are experiences that defy expectation. They challenge you to look beyond the obvious, to seek out the quiet, weird corners where genuine stories live. Megan Smith, a travel journalist who specializes in off-the-grid locations, puts it best. The greatest travel moments are rarely planned. They're stumbled upon. You get a far deeper understanding of a place when you bypass the obvious and seek out the quiet, weird corners. That's where the genuine stories are. Dr. Alistair Want-Finch, a cultural geographer, offers another perspective. Mass tourism homogenizes places. It turns unique locations into products. But these secret spots retain their authenticity because they haven't been commodified. They're a pure, unfiltered expression of a region's history and landscape. So if these places are so incredible, why are they hidden from the mainstream? Is it simply a lack of accessibility? Or is there something more intentional at play? What if the true reason these places remain secret is that they possess an unsettling, almost supernatural quality that makes them unmarketable? What lurks beneath the surface of America's most beautiful yet forgotten places? Consider the abandoned mining town of Kennecott, Alaska. Tucked away at the edge of the Wrangell St. Elias National Park, Kennecott is surrounded by towering mountains and icy glaciers. Its red buildings stand in stark contrast to the wild, untouched landscape. Walking through Kennecott, you feel a sense of isolation, as if you've stepped outside of time. The silence is profound, broken only by the wind and the distant calls of eagles. Here, the ghosts of miners seem to linger, reminding visitors that nature always reclaims what humans build. Kennecott is beautiful, yes, but it also feels haunted, filled with the echoes of dreams lost to the wilderness. Or take the eerie, sunken forests of Lake Caddo in Texas and Louisiana. Unlike any other lake in the country, Caddo is a maze of cypress trees draped in Spanish moss, their roots submerged in dark, mysterious waters. Early morning brings a dense, silvery mist, transforming the lake into a world that feels both ancient and enchanted. Local legends tell of monsters lurking beneath the surface, and the haunting calls of birds add to the sense of mystery. It's a place where nature reigns and where visitors must tread lightly, respecting the delicate balance that has endured for centuries. Even in the heart of the Midwest, secrets abound. The Cahokia Mounds in Illinois are remnants of a vast prehistoric city built by a civilization that flourished and vanished long before Europeans arrived in North America. The mounds rise unexpectedly from the flat plains, their grassy slopes hiding countless artifacts and untold stories. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of complex societies, intricate trade networks, and spiritual rituals that defy easy explanation. To walk among the mounds is to feel the presence of a forgotten people and to realize that America's history is far deeper and more enigmatic than textbooks suggest. Some secrets are hidden in plain sight. The U.S. Route 50, known as the loneliest road in America, stretches from coast to coast, passing through desolate towns and breathtaking landscapes that few ever see. In Nevada, the road cuts through a land of endless sagebrush and dramatic mountains. The towns along the way, Ely, Austin, Eureka, are filled with stories, relics, and characters that seem plucked from another era. Travelers who brave the journey find themselves surrounded by silence, with only the distant hum of their engines and the vast, open sky above. It's an experience that is as much about introspection as it is about exploration, a journey into the heart of the unknown. In the forests of the Pacific Northwest, the Oregon Vortex stands as one of the country's most enduring mysteries. Visitors report strange optical illusions, distorted perceptions of size and shape, and inexplicable sensations. Scientists debate the cause. Some say it's a quirk of geology, others insist it's something more. The vortex has become a magnet for those seeking the unusual, a place where reality bends and the rules of physics seem to blur. It's a reminder that even in our age of technology, there are still places that defy understanding. America's secret places are not just about geography, they're about experience. They invite you to slow down, to look closer, to ask questions rather than seek answers. These are places where the silence speaks volumes, where the landscape holds its own wisdom. In the salt flats of Bonneville, Utah, the ground shimmers in the summer heat, reflecting the sky with a surreal clarity. In the bayous of Louisiana, the water moves slowly, carrying stories of pirates, settlers, and lost souls. In the canyons of New Mexico, ancient petroglyphs mark the passage of time, their meanings lost, but their beauty enduring. To explore these places is to connect with something deeper, a sense of wonder, a feeling of possibility, an understanding that the world is larger and stranger than we often admit. It's about finding joy in the unexpected, about seeing America not as a collection of landmarks, but as a living, breathing tapestry of stories. These destinations remind us that the most profound experiences are often found in the silence between the chaos, in the spaces overlooked by the crowds. They offer a counter-narrative to the glossy, over-edited version of America we're used to seeing. They are a call to the explorer in all of us, a challenge to step away from the crowd, to find our own unique story in a world full of familiar postcards. So next time you plan a journey, consider leaving the map behind. Trust the whispers, follow the rumors, and step into the unknown. You might just discover the true soul of America, hidden, waiting, and endlessly fascinating.